I am so excited today because I am this close to having a finished kitchen. Hey there, my name is Yami. I am your Latina next door. Welcome back to Mi Casa. Today I am so excited to share with you all the progress that we have made in our kitchen inside of our little cottage. It is turning out to be even more precious than what I had envisioned. And helping us make it all possible is our sponsor for this video, Home Outlet Stores, which I have actually never been in before we moved to Tennessee. Our kitchen layout is going to be kind of long and almost kind of like a galley style kitchen. I wanted to keep it light and airy, but at the same time, keep that really sweet cottage feel. So I'm going to be bringing you guys today as we share our shopping experience and our entire journey from designing our kitchen into what we have right now. Now, if you recall, this is what I had originally envisioned for my cottage. This is the mood board that I had put together at the very beginning and shared with you all. I wanted to have either gray or beige cabinets on the bottom, and then I wanted to leave the upper area open and just have nice, bright, open shelving. And one thing that I definitely wasn't going to compromise on was I had to have a farmhouse sink. Nelson and I first came across the home outlet stores one day when we were driving around Hickson, which is a suburb of Chattanooga. We were looking for places to find cabinets and we happened upon this. And when we went inside, we were just so surprised at how many options they had. And even though you sometimes have an idea of what colors you want, it really is nice to actually see them up close and personal and natural lighting so you get a better idea of what the color actually is. It was also nice to go in and actually test out the cabinets and really see what kind of options we had. And one of Nelson's favorite features is a Lazy Susan for the corner cabinet, which we actually ended up getting for our own kitchen. But it was nice to see all of the different options and features that some of their cabinet combinations offered us. I mean, who doesn't love soft close cabinets? And one thing that we really liked about the home outlet store was that since this was the first time that I was designing a complete kitchen from scratch, they actually have software that can help you properly establish your ideal layout for your kitchen. We had sent them the measurements of our kitchen ahead of time via email. That way they knew exactly how much space we had to work with. And they created a great rendering for us to begin with. And at the store, we were able to actually tweak a few things, change out a few cabinets, depending on the specific use that I needed for them. And it was really easy with this. You can even change finishes, change faucets, change color, change countertops. It was actually a lot of fun to see it work in real time. Once you finalize your design, you will get an image of what it will actually look like in your space. And you'll also get a detailed copy of your cabinet choices. And the best part is that you don't have to wait. They have all of them right there ready for you to take with you. Now, not only do they have a wide variety of cabinets, but they also have a large selection of backsplashes, flooring options. They have cabinet pulls, they have bathroom vanities, kitchen sinks, faucets, they even have doors. It was a really diverse place for all of your kitchen and bath needs, and we were just so happy that we were able to come across them and work with them for our kitchen project. Their associates are knowledgeable and extremely helpful. And if you have been considering doing a kitchen or bathroom project, definitely check them out. I'll have their website linked below so that you can check the location nearest you. Once we were done making our selections, the guys helped us load the trailer and we headed home. I'm sure you're wondering what we ended up choosing. Okay, so before we put these cabinets in, Nelson and I just wanted to point out in case anybody, you know, plans on doing anything like this, but Nelson had marked all of the areas where there were studs with the blue tape. And he also wrote down exactly where the electrical was. Like if it's up 28 inches, he marked it on the tape. Now we're gonna put the cabinets in, and we need to remember where all of these are for when we attach the cabinets to the wall. We don't want to accidentally pierce a water line or an electrical, you know, wire or anything like that. So I had gone in, and it's not the prettiest of pictures, but before we put the walls up, we pretty much took a picture of this, and what I did was, based off of the measurements on each piece of tape, I put down the measurements of where the electrical was. So here electrical is at 30 inches above, like above the floor. And then this stud is at 50 inches and a half from the left wall. So we measured where each of the studs were and where each of the electrical lines were going through the studs on this wall, so that when we can go back, or when we go back and install the hood vent and the cabinets and all that stuff, we know exactly where everything is. And we did the same thing for the wall on the right with the 2 windows, and there's a lot of markings on there, but everything is pre-measured and labeled, so we know exactly where it is when we go back in with the cabinet, so we don't have any future accidents. So if you're ever thinking about doing something like this, just keep something like this in mind, so that you can remember where everything is and know, you know, what to avoid in the future.
The only thing I would add is if you're building a home, if you're going to put upper cabinets, which we're not doing, it would have been a great time to put blocking and measure everything out. But since we're going to do that for the farmhouse, we're going to put blocking in between, so that way, you know, whenever you put cabinets on the walls, you can just screw everything in and have supports and don't have to worry about trying to miss, you know, a stud or not, versus, you know, the bottom cabinets, they hold up their own weight. So really the screws, when you screw it into the wall, is more of it just to make sure that it doesn't shift.
Perfect. For the cabinets, we went with a shaker style door, and the color for these is Stone Harbor Gray. They have a beautiful finish on them, and I was just happy that I did not have to paint any cabinets this go around. Now, you may recall from our video about our fireplace built-ins, these cabinets are the same cabinets that I used for my fireplace surround. However, the ones that I used for my fireplace are actually white. We kept measuring and remeasuring, making sure that all of the space that was allocated for the appliances and the cabinets worked out, and we were amazed that everything fit like a glove. Now, the cabinets themselves were pretty easy to put together. We actually had several types of cabinets. We had the Lazy Susan, we had the regular bottom door cabinets, we also had drawer cabinets. So each one had a little bit of learning curve, but once we got going, everything became much easier. What we did first was unpack the cabinet and just set every piece aside. We'd lay the protective foam down, and then we would place the front face of each cabinet on the floor and began building it. So as you can see, Nelson right now, he is trying to level all of these together and start drilling them back into the wall and to each other so that they can stay put for when we put the countertops on. And as you can see, it was pretty easy to get all of these little areas cut out right here so that our drain, the water lines, and even the dishwasher line right here can connect from the back.
So right here is our hot and cold connection. This is the drain. This is our hot water connection for the dishwasher, which will be to the right. That's the power connection for the dishwasher. So then we'll have to drill through here, drill through this side, connect to the waste or the drain line and the hot water, and that'll be it. And then we just connect the connections to the sink.
So I can do less dishes. The last cabinet we did was the one for the refrigerator, and for this one we actually had to have part of the floor put in, so Nelson had to do that first. I think this makes the refrigerator look a little bit more polished, being encased, and I also have extra storage at the top. We just needed to make sure that it was properly secured to the wall. Now our stove and dishwasher are both new, but my parents had a refrigerator that they no longer needed. They just bought a newer one for their home, so they gave us their old one, which we were very happy to take. Then it was time to prepare the sink cabinet base for the farmhouse sink that we also got at Home Outlet. Farmhouse sinks can come in different depths, and ours was a little bit deeper, so Nelson just made the opening a little bit lower so that we can accommodate it. Next, it was time to do the countertops, and we decided to go with the same type of countertops that we used in our last house. I really love those butcher block countertops, and again, it gives our kitchen that nice cozy cottage feel, and it's also one of the more inexpensive alternatives for kitchen surfaces. And the best thing about this was that since we had already had one round with butcher block countertops, this time there were no incidences and everything went smoothly. Of course, we did work well into the night. Attaching the countertops to the cabinets was very simple since these cabinets actually have corner pieces at the very top where you can insert screws and attach your countertops very easily. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below what you liked most about our kitchen. I'm so excited. We still have a few things to do, so make sure you stay tuned so we can add the finishing hardware, get some running water, and install our vent hood. But I am so happy so far with the progress that we have made, everything that we have done. And honestly, how easy it was to put together. This time, we were just so blown away with how amazing it really did turn out in the end. Now I am looking forward to making wonderful homemade meals in a much bigger kitchen than that of my camper, especially for this upcoming fall and winter season. I would like to thank Home Outlet Stores for partnering with us on this very special video. We are so excited. We love our cabinets, and I cannot wait to spend so much time with my kids making cookies over the winter time and sharing recipes with you guys out of this amazing kitchen. It's coming together, and I hope you are enjoying the process as much as we are. Let me know what you think. I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, adios.